A dream, I had a vision, I had to work. Still got the stitches. But you never saw me coming, always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, that is Rashad Smith. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, Jack.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a Browns first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
On the ground, it's Smith. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Sanders to throw. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
18, Cougar 19. Check, 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 check. Ready?
On 2nd down, Sanders. This pass. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down. That's exactly the case here.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Get it! 77, ready.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
On first down, they go right back to Smith. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Over the middle, brought in by his tight end, Fanning. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Toss, it is Smith running right. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sanders now off the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a run with Smith. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Browns. That touchdown number 19 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put two guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Back to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Out of coverage. Excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Handoff here, up the middle. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down. And now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now, Sanders. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He is knocked down. Harris. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
The Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready, ready. Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Hot, hot.
Once again, it's Sampson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready. Hawks. 70, Hawk 70.
Sanders on third down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Yeah. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. He'll look to throw. It's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Baltimore.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Here comes 2nd and 4. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and inches.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 9, Bronco 80. Ready.
A give. It's Sampson. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
50-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19, Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now.
It's a gain of 18.
19, 18.
That's another Browns
19 tight. 19 tight.
down. 1st and 10 at the
Pass
30.
Stewart on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we reached the intermission. It was the entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And I don't think he got that racked up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll try it now with Brooks inside the 40. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Here we go, Sack.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Oh, he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Browns.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. In motion comes Pittman. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to midfield. So no gain on that one.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And this one's going to be down inside the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
On play action, Shedeur. Making his way across the field. That is caught by Addison. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf!
Here's Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll get that out wide to Sampson, and he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Go!
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Drive to start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So we see this more and more often in today's NFL, Mike, where on 3rd down, the ball is actually thrown short of the chains. And there's really 2 reasons. 1, teams are a lot more willing to use 4th down. And 2, they have a lot of confidence in these receivers and tight ends and backs to run after the catch.
1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Lester. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll give on the ground. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it's sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6?
That one, taken in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
To kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready, break! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
On 1st down, here's Samson. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
So
9.
just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Toss to the left, and Sampson. Whoa. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard
18
line.
Cops, 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
Ready, bring it. Ready.
Here's a give, left side at Sampson. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field.
Ready up.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
On the set. Ready, ready.
Here's a give up the middle for Sampson. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ready.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.